Hello, welcome back to another episode of Geek with Glasses. In today's episode, we're going to take a look at the Unu EcoPak charging battery and case combination for the iPhone 5. They make these for the iPhone 4 and the 4S as well, but we've got the cases and the battery pack for the iPhone 5 here on the video. So, as you know, with the new lightning cable adapters and, Apple's proprietary, little chip that's in the cable, it's hard to find these non-Apple charging capabilities for your iPhone 5 or anything that uses the new Lightning port, the new iPads, the iPad mini, etc. And Uno's kind of tackling that problem with a pretty unique design. It's got a lot of pros, a couple of cons, but let's take a look at what we have here. So the Unu EcoPak consists of a battery and a case. And as you can see, we've got a myriad of different colors of cases here. And you'll notice that on these cases, we've got little slots that are on the back of the case. And so this is just your standard or your typical slider case that fits on. So, you've got 8 different colors to choose from as far as the snap-on case that you're going to put on your phone. Now let's pull one of these out real quick and get this out on, and we'll put it on my phone real quick. So as you can see, it's just your basic kind of featherweight case. It's got the Uno branding on the side, nice cutouts, just standard. The only thing different from this or an in case or any other case is the fact that it's got these 3 prongs on the back, and I'll show you how that works. So if we slip our phone in, we've got our phone in the case. So now we've got the case on our phone, and now we have the additional feature, which is the EcoPak. So the EcoPak is kind of the main star of the show here. Let's pull this out. And what we have with the EcoPak is a 2500 milliamp battery that has 3 prongs on it and allows us to attach the battery pack to the back of the phone. Now, granted, this is going to double the size of your phone because it's roughly the same size as an iPhone, a little bit thinner, but basically we slide that in and clip it on, right? So we have the battery attached to the back of the phone, and then on the bottom of the battery, we've got a micro USB. So this is how you charge your battery, and it comes with a micro USB cable, so you can plug it into a phone, not a phone, but a computer or a wall outlet, and you plug it in, and it's got these little LED indicators for charge. So let's see if I plug this in, if it'll distinguish and show. It's not showing, but if I had power, the lights would illuminate here, letting you know how much of the battery power is juiced. Again, 2500 milliamp, charges the battery nice and quickly. And then we have a standard USB port. And what this standard USB port does is gives us ultimate flexibility for what we use this battery to charge. I've used this battery to charge an iPad mini, and I've used it obviously to charge my iPhone. And the way you do that is by using your standard lightning cable. So if I go ahead and just plug my lightning cable into the battery, and then there's those LEDs, and then I go ahead and I plug it directly into my phone. Instead of pulling on the mic, let's pull on the actual cable, plug it into the phone, so we begin charging, right? So now we have the phone is charging, we have the LED. Now, obviously, very cool, very unique design, gets over the whole problem of not having the ability to use aftermarket cables and aftermarket chargers. However, obvious drawback here. I can't get a short lightning cable, so anytime I'm charging, I've got this big long tether between the battery and the phone. Secondly, the other drawback I find is that it is doubling the thickness and the weight of my iPhone, but so I don't see me walking around with this up to my ear using it as a secondary battery. It does double the battery life of your iPhone, so if you were to work in this configuration, somehow figured out a way to keep this cord kind of bundled up or whatever, you could technically use this to double your battery life live, right? So it's not charging, it's just using as a secondary battery. It's going to drain the external Unu pack first, and then it'll actually use the phone. So it's going to, if your phone is down on charge, the battery pack is going to be charging the phone and drawing power from the battery as you have it plugged in. Once this battery pack is completely drained, then it switches over to the built-in iPhone battery. So you're essentially doubling your battery life, and you could use this in talk mode, or if you're using this as a GPS on a trip, you could plug this in if you don't have a cigarette lighter, cigarette charger, or an adapter in your car, and you could use this to get your driving directions. But obviously, mobility is kind of limited with this huge tether. So the way I like to actually use this is I don't necessarily have the case attached to the phone. I just keep this in my bag, right? You keep this in your laptop bag or your purse for the ladies out there. And if you're in need of a charge, you can plug it in. This, with the 2500 milliamp, this pack charges the phone pretty quickly. One of the things that I have noticed is it does heat your phone up pretty decent because it is charging at such a high rate of charge. It'll make your phone a little bit warm during that charge, but it does charge it quickly and, you know, replenishes the battery life so that you can then unplug it. So I use it a lot when I'm traveling. You know, if I'm sitting at the airport and, you know, my battery is a little low on juice, plug in the battery pack, let the phone charge up, and you know, then put the battery pack away. And then the next time I'm somewhere where I have an outlet, I can you know, plug the excuse me, plug the battery pack back in, replenish its charge. I do have an indicator on the side here. I can press the button. There we go. So we can see the LEDs. If my camera will focus up close, there we go. You can hit the button and get the LED charge. So there's four lights. So UniPak, myuni.com is the site to go to check these out. These sell in a combination of colors. You can pick a color of the battery. You can get the battery in white or this kind of gunmetal metallic gray, and then you can choose from any one of the colored designs. And they have some newer packs that actually have designs on them. And the combination is $79.95 on the website. So $79.95, you can get the charging pack and a case to attach it. They actually are running a special right now on myuni.com. If you go out to their Facebook site, and if you like their Facebook site, you can get one of these cases for free. So you could essentially pay 80 bucks, get the battery pack and get one of the colors, and then you could get a secondary color for free by liking it. Or if you just want a slim case that works really well to protect the phone. Now granted, there's no lip protection here, so there's no glass protection. If you face this down, it's even with the glass. But if you're looking for just a quick slider case, it'll give you some scratch protection and side protection for your iPhone. You know, you can get one of these for free just by going out to the Uni site on their Facebook page. And Unu, I'm sorry, it's Unu. I keep saying Uni. I don't know why. I'm thinking of sushi, obviously. But Unu, like their page and get one of these slider cases for free. Not a slider case, but a snap-on back protection case. So there you have it. That is the Unu EcoPak charging solution for the iPhone 5. Again, 2500 milliamp battery. You do use your native lightning cable to charge the device. And again, you can use this to charge anything, an iPad mini, or any phone that has a cable that you can plug in with USB. This will help charge. Now granted, they make the cases for the iPhone 5 and the iPhone 4 series, but you can use this battery to charge pretty much anything. It's very effective. The battery charges really quickly when I plug it into my computer to charge this up, and then it, you know, pretty much slams out a charge on my iPhone really nice. I like how fast it can recharge. Like I said, when I'm traveling, sitting in the airport, using my phone to get to the airport and talking while I'm at the airport, and then I plug the battery in and it charges it up before I have to get on my flight. So now I have a new full battery on the flight. And again, keep this in my back pocket and I can plug it in while I'm on the flight. I can sit there and watch entertainment. I can plug in my iPad mini. So it's got a lot of versatility. A couple of the drawbacks are doubling the weight. And having to have this long tether. I really wish we could get some aftermarket aftermarket lightning cables, or Apple would produce a small cable. Obviously, they're not going to do that. But, you know, there you go. Unu EcoPak, unu.com. One other thing is they actually are now making a juice pack style case as well. So you can get, and there's more details on their website, where you can get one of the cases that the phone slips on and it's a battery pack. So go check that out. Unu.com. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, let me know what you think. And that is the Unu EcoPak, $79.95, myunu.com. Have a great day.